Hey guys, what is going on? Today is the day for the penny modding. Yes, today's the day, gang. Lately, the videos you've been seeing were 1000 hertz on the controller box. Today, we're going to mod the Cobalt Flux. We got our copper strips, we got our copper tape, we got our Cobalt Flux. We're going to hook it up to waterfall, see what it looks like. We're going to see the sensitivity. We're going to see what kind of damage we can do. We're going to open up the pad and we're going to show you guys some pictures, what it looks like. The last time this pad was open, 2011, 2012 maybe, around that time, 2012. Some of you guys might know I already recabled the pad. That's why it was reopened. I actually cut my foot open playing without any socks, and there was blood inside the panels. So I really had to clean it out. And since I was cleaning it out, why not recable it? It's awesome. So I'm excited, gang. Come with me. Hang on. And let's see how better we can make a Cobalt Flux coming to the 21st century. So the first step here is I'm going to take the screws out of the squares. Each square has 4 of them. There you can see the left arrow. I just take the sensor and put it on its back. Doing the other squares now. Doing the bottom arrow, taking the 4 screws out. That was my first task. Just take the screws out. Now I'm just placing the copper strips. Just see how I like them. Cleaning up the metal with the alcohol, making sure it's nice and clean. I love it. Excellent. Now I'm placing the strips down one more time just to see how I like it. And as you can tell there, I was testing it. You can't tell, but I actually have waterfall, the input test in front of me. So I'm using that as I go along. Now I'm taking that adhesive off of the strips and putting them in their final resting place. This is all good. This is exactly what I'm looking for. 4 strips, 4 edges. Great. Now I'm going to do the same thing with the top arrow here. I unvelcroed the sensors. Now, since I did the first square, I know exactly where I want the 4 plates to be. So I put them down. Now I'm just testing with waterfall just to see how I like it to fill, make sure it's actually being read. Now I'm taking down the tape. As you saw there, you can see the tape next to me. Started placing some tape on top of these sensors. So once I got what I was looking for, I moved on to the right arrow. Here we are, placing down the 4 copper strips. I know 4 edges, great. Now I'm placing down the tape. Doing, I believe this one was 1 strip each. Placing it down before I screw. I'm testing around, see how I like the fill, like the sensing. Great. Adding some more tape because, as you guys know, it's trial and error. After placing some tape, finally moving down to the bottom arrow, cleaning it with some alcohol, blowing on the sensor. Great. Putting the copper strips down. I know where I want them. Just take the adhesive off. This looks good, gang. Now I'm placing some tape down, and this is the copper tape. Not screwing in just yet. Testing. Hello. This looks great. Placing some more tape down. I know what kind of filling and results I'm looking for. So now I'm just putting some tape, just layering that tape up, cleaning the sensors with the alcohol. Yep. Finally, once I'm satisfied, I started drilling in the 4 squares. You can tell as each square I do, I'm testing, making sure the filling and it's reading properly. Yep. That looks good. You can see here the up arrow. I didn't like what's happening, so I'm like unscrewing a little bit, making sure it's flush. I think I added an extra piece of tape there to close this bracket. This looks good. There we go. Testing some more, and that's exactly how I like it. Doing the right arrow, screwing it in. Great. testing some more. I like the feeling, like the sensitivity, not too shabby. Here we go. Doing some cleaning. Because as a lot of people know who penny mod their pads, it's a trial and error. And more on that a little bit later. So here we go. We're going to try again, see where we're at. And that's just so sensitive. It's fantastic. Okay, gang, I'm going to put the pad together. Stay tuned for a demo on the penny mod coming up next. However, the right arrow and the down arrow had issues with the mod. So after the demo, I'm going to explain more about it and what we did to fix it. Okay, gang, this is it. One song only, just a little tease. Let's see how the penny mod does. Okay, gang. More to come. Okay, so the first thing here, this is the center panel. We lifted it up, and we actually put duct tape down multiple layers to elevate the middle panel. That allow us to make the other 4 panels flush, and it has this really cool effect on my feet. Okay, gang, what you're looking at is the bottom panel. We had to reopen it up because the down arrow would double and triple step itself. And if you hit the bottom left and the bottom right panels, the bottom arrow will go off. And it was crazy. So after troubleshooting, we understood there was a contact issue. It was too raised. The bottom sensor was too raised. So we actually put a bunch of duct tape in the middle to elevate the second metal panel, but that didn't work. So we actually rearranged the copper strips and took off some of the tape. So what you're looking at is the current position we left the duct tape and the copper strips. Okay, so rearranging the locations of the strips did not help. The pad, the bottom arrows did had the double stepping issue. So what we did was we removed the left and right brackets, took the top and bottom brackets, made them a little bit closer to the center, and we also took a couple layers of duct tape off. After doing that, the down arrow works flawlessly. This pad is in the 21st century and it plays like butter. It's so smooth. So stay tuned for some real videos of DDR dancing playing on this. You guys are going to enjoy it. Stay tuned.